everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. This video is about what do you bring to the table? Meaning, like specifically for a group. If you're looking at a mutual assistance group, what do you offer? Or, what do you offer your friends, your neighbors, your loved ones, your community, your country? What can you offer? Do you have food storage? How much? What about medical training? Medical stuff? All these kind of things. Do you have other preps? Do you have firearms? Do you have training in them? Not just pew, that kind of stuff. Real world tactical training. So if you have firearms, how many mags do you have? How much ammo do you have? Do you have enough? I mean, you can have enough. You can never have too much. But, are you trained in their use? To what level? I'm getting at. Are you physically capable of going out there with all the gear on and doing the things? Or tending the garden? Or carrying all your preps back and forth? Or going out and slaughtering an animal and packing it all back? Physical capability is important. Can you patrol while carrying your kit for 6 to 8 hours through rough terrain? That's tough. We got to be ready for this kind of stuff. And yes, I got notes here to help me, guide me along. Do you know how to can? What about garden, weld? Do you know electrical? Do you know plumbing? All these vital skills. Medical skills, big time. Primitive living skills. Wilderness survival, bushcraft. All those kind of things. Foraging. How about cooking over a campfire? Have you ever done it? It's different. It's not the same as cooking over a stove. Can you identify wild medicinals, etc.? Stuff like that. What do you bring to the table? Do you have a positive can-do attitude? That's a big one. Big thing is mental attitude, mental fortitude, faith in God. That's a big one for some people. Are you a MacGyver type? That's me. I can fix almost anything. May not be pretty, but it'll work. Or are you a magician at lots of other things? I don't know. How intelligent are you? How many different things do you know? How many different new things are you learning all the time? Constant forward progress. That's important. Are you good at making something out of nothing? That's a good skill. I mean, seriously, that could be a skill. You don't have to say, I'm a doctor. Okay. I'm just good at making stuff work. It's nothing specific. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not an electrician. But I can make stuff work. That's a good skill to have. Are you putting in the work? Are you a hard worker? That's a skill. Hard worker, willing to do anything. Willing to take orders if need be. Willing to step up into leadership role and give orders. That's important. Leadership is important. Everybody can't be a leader though. So we need leaders and we need followers. Just don't be a blind follower. Don't be a sheeple. Be an intelligent follower. Do you have limitations? Physical limitations, age limitations, physical ability limitations, mental limitations. We're not all, we all have our flaws. We all have things we have to deal with. So you got to think about these things. If you have some things, can you mitigate them? Can they do things to lessen their effects? Say you're in a wheelchair. So what? There's a lot of other things you can do. You don't have to be out running and gunning. You're very valuable, no matter what. It's your ability and your desire to push past your issues, to work through them, and to do the best you can. That's important. Are you always learning? Are you always studying? Are you always training? Those kind of things. Where do your moral values stand? Are they in line with your group? I hope so, or you shouldn't be in the same group. Are you a team player? Team player is big time. We grew up playing team sports. Some people did. How well do you work with others? That goes along team sports things. Working well as a group. I don't have any specific skills, but I'm here to work hard. I will put in 12 hours a day of hard work. And I will follow orders. I will always put in my best, do my absolute best. I'll take that over some, I'm a doctor, I'm better than you, I'm, whatever, I'm a millionaire or something. No, I'd rather take, a millionaire with 20 years of food storage for 50 people versus a guy that's a hard worker may just bring a little bit to the table. I might choose a hard worker, seriously, although the other one has its place also. Yeah, can you take orders from others? Or are you anti-establishment or something like that? I mean, I get that to an extent, but are you willing to work with others and allow others to be in a proper moral leadership role? That's important. What does your family have to offer? You know, it's not just me. It's my wife and kids also. What do they have to offer? What skills does my wife have? What skills do my kids have? What skills have I taught them? Moral values, work ethic, all these things come into play in the big picture. Are you teaching your children valuable skills? We homeschool, we teach them all the time. My kid, my 12-year-old, knows more about the Constitution than most adults walking on the streets of America. I guarantee that. And the skills, they have vital skills. They can do a lot more than you think they can. Don't underestimate your children. Just like don't underestimate your enemies. Your children, push them, challenge them. They'll step into the role a lot of times. When you show up with your preps, are they going to say, wow, or is that it? And it may be, is that it? But you may offer other skills, like I said. If you can get the wow response from them, though, you'll be in as far as a group, whether it's skills or stuff or a combination of the both. As preppers, I hope it's a combination of both. It's important not just to have the things, but to be able to do the things, to have the training, to have the knowledge, to have the skill sets. That's what I talk about all the time in my videos. It's what's up here that will win wars, win battles. That'll help you win the fight, whether it's a fight with bugs in the garden or enemy combatants. It doesn't matter. Or if it's out trying to figure out how to do your laundry off grid now because you don't have power. It's all vital. We all have something to offer. So concentrate on that. Look at what you think. Look at yourself. Analyze yourself. Say, hey, write down all the skills you have. Say, what can I offer? What do I have to offer? Preparedness minded. Remember, think broad picture. Think outside the box. You have lots of skills, I guarantee, that are useful. And the more you learn, though, the better off you'll be. Whether you're a lone wolf, somebody by yourself, or just your family, or if you have a group, always be moving forward. Always be bettering yourself. Always be learning. Always be training. And health is a big thing, too. You know, groups and people and stuff like that, communities aren't going to really be as open to bringing in somebody that's in poor health. So take care of yourselves. Eat healthy, whole, natural foods, not processed crap. Drink lots of water. Exercise. Exercise is key. The more fit you are, I mean, I've said it in lots of videos. Everything is going to be more difficult in an SHTF scenario. Everything's going to be more physical. So do you have the physical ability to do the things? I hope you do. If you don't, start working on it. If you do, increase it. Work on your fitness every day. Fitness is one of those most important things, as well as your faith and your spirituality and your mental strength. Work on that. Keep your mind sharp. Challenge yourself mentally and physically. I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.